Most utilities companies are very large enterprises. These organisations have historically been in public ownership, or may actually still be publicly owned. So the most obvious commercial benefits can sometimes be invisible to the local manager. Now, this is not because these local managers don't understand business basics. It's just that these traditional publicly owned businesses have not yet used key drivers, or these key drivers have not been at the forefront of people's thoughts. So, in building a business case for utilities clients, it may well prove to be the case that a small improvement in the most basic discipline or measure could actually yield the greatest financial return. The next slide examines the key pain points for utilities. The first area is maintenance scheduling. There are likely to be significant support costs in organising and managing the delivery of work teams to customer locations. Getting this wrong, or not having the right resource in the right place at the right time, can be very expensive. Charging for services. Whenever additional work is required on a site, and this is chargeable, then if the local work teams have no easy way to record this work or additional parts, then it may be ignored or forgotten about. If that's the case, this can directly affect the bottom line. On purchasing, failure to control purchasing in the satellites or negotiate pricing and supply terms centrally can also be a missed opportunity for margin. For customer life cycle, which customers are profitable? And how do you discover the loss-making contracts? Well, when the answer is found with manual systems, it may actually be too late to act. Call centres are the immediate interface to the customer. Many manual tasks, such as meter readings, queries, can be automated. Or alternatively, they can be handled by very large teams of very expensive people. This isn't about outsourcing the problem to a foreign country either. It's about putting the business disciplines in place and running the business properly. So, post-ERP solution, some clear benefits begin to emerge for the organisations. Maintenance scheduling. Integrated software can help organise preventative maintenance, can help assemble specialist teams, and put work schedules together. This can be done with less manual intervention and a greater degree of accuracy. As we said before, work completed needs to be charged to customers. Integrating PDA devices with ERP systems can make the charging of ad hoc work or parts easy and immediate. And all of this represents additional margin which then goes straight to the bottom line. Aggregating procurement spend can lead to better terms, avoiding wastage, better pricing, and better supplier management and control. For call centres, we know that customer satisfaction cannot be compromised. Without good systems, one answer, as we said, is to throw many people at the problem, and that's expensive. ERP systems provide a foundation for human beings to handle the exceptions to the norm and not the routine enquiry. In looking at the benefit areas, we see a number of very simple but highly valuable economic arguments. The first is labour saving. Good ERP systems usually save on staff, and that's saving on future hires or avoid hiring temporary staff or managing more work with the same team. In large organisations, this can be significant. But for the purpose of this exercise, it's not unreasonable to assume a 5-person saving, which is equivalent to €100,000 each year. PDAs that allow local job and part billing can have a dramatic effect on revenue generation. Small, chargeable amounts of, say, €25 per job, where it wasn't worth raising the paperwork or doing the charge in the past. This could easily happen in a utilities company, say, 100 times per month. Well, that's equal to €30,000 per annum. Next, managing purchasing in a better way and making a fractional improvement on, say, 10% of the purchasing, which is currently uncontrolled. If we bought 1% better pricing on this 10%, then that could be worth a very significant €100,000 each year. So, looking at these three key benefits when added together, none of which on their own could be considered outrageous, could save €230,000 per year. And on a 5-year deal at a 5% interest rate, then this would support a solution sale well in excess of €1 million. At a recent business conference, I met a director of a utilities company and asked him what their biggest business problem was. Slow payment of bills by our customers, he said. How much does this actually cost you in interest on the business funds? I asked. I don't know. We don't look at it that way, he said. So I replied, if you could improve cash collection for your business by just one day from better direct debits or better credit checks or use of prepaid devices, how much do you think this would save you in interest? No idea, he said. So we got the calculator out. A €500 million business that improved its cash collection by just one day at 7% interest would save over €95,000 a year in interest charges alone. The next question he asked was, so, how could we use ERP to improve this situation? And from that, another business case engagement got underway. To finish, here is a reminder of the key financial benefits for utilities.